front tire on that marker. I chose to ride from the northwest corner down to the southeast corner. I don't know why. I knew what I was getting into, but I might have underestimated just a little bit. I must have got a little bit soft last night standing in that cushy motel room. Well, good morning. Starting to get light outside. I really never imagined the wind would screw me up so bad yesterday. And Ozona, the next town with supplies, was 42, 43 miles. So hey, it's no big deal. So I never imagined only pedaling 21 miles in a day's worth of pedaling. Bad part is I'm going to be a little bit short of water today. It means no coffee this morning. Oh my God. I don't know when the last time I ever went without coffee. This is gonna be tough. Mother Nature, help me today, please. This has been the first time I've topped my tires off this whole trip. And they're not bad. These new Schwalbes are doing a great job. We'll go over and hit this old section highway. Ride it down to the newer part of 137. And go ahead and get us some more of this wind today. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again, except for this wind that kicks me in my butt. Oh, I was exhausted yesterday. Let the battle begin. Ozona, 20 miles away. That's just an easy morning ride, isn't it? It's not always pretty and fun out here. But you do what you can. Good morning. How far does this go?
It's only a 2 mile.
2 miles?
2 mile construction.
It's okay if I get in the dirt over here on this other side by the fence and go, okay? Old cowboys used to call these pasture maggots because they didn't like sheep invading their cattle territory. Oh, you're safe. I ain't got nothing for you. Go on about your business. I'll go on about mine. Man, sometimes life is just good. Yeah, you get out here and you struggle, and sometimes the nicest thing happens. I had a 18-wheeler pulled over on the side of the road way up in front of me. I got up to it, and the young man got out, Mr. Pablo Reyes. And he said he couldn't believe it. He saw me like 3 days ago. And when he came by again, he saw me, he said, I can't believe this is the same man. So he pulled over and wanted to say hi. And Pablo was so nice, he gave me his own lunch and gave me a Starbucks double shot energy. And we sat there on the side of the road and talked a little bit, and he was the nicest man. Pablo, if you see my video, muchas gracias, buddy. You are the best. Oh, Pablo. Pablo. This burrito and that verde is wonderful. You made my day, brother. My gosh, this is good. Totally unexpected surprise on the side of the road. Excuse me for talking with my mouth full. Thank you for my socks. They work very well. Without having to zoom, I know y'all can't see that hill way out there in the foreground. That hill is the first time I've actually been able to coast in 2 days. Even the downhills I've had to pedal down. Old fat bike's had a workout, and I'm within about 5 miles of Ozona now. Take another little quick break over here. You ever see these tubes of stuffed hay they use for erosion control when they're doing any road work? Oh, check it out. Sky King. Anybody know who Sky King is? Flying in the songbird. Anyway, these old tubes of hay make the best seat. Anyhow, when I get to Ozona, I'll be at about 490 miles, almost halfway. I've yet to take a 0 day. I think after fighting this wind for a couple of days, and I'm right at my halfway point, I think I get to Ozona, time for a 0 day. This day just continues to amaze me. This is Naaman. He heard from truckers I was almost to Ozona and waited for me with a cold bottle of Gatorade. Now, how cool is that? And I like it in Ozona so far. People have been so friendly. And what I found to stay in, I went in and got this room for 2 nights because I am going to take a 0 day. But this is an old, what back in the day you would have called a motor court. Everything is facing somewhat of a court out here in the middle. I got this room for $58 a night. And let's go ahead and take a look. But it's a neat old place and it's well taken care of. It's very clean. It's not the Taj Mahal, but for $58 a night, look at this. Look. It's a small but nice bathroom. It's very, look how clean this is. Little walk-in shower. I'm going to enjoy staying here and get me a good 0 day and rest up from those 2 days of wind, and then rest up for the days of wind I got ahead of me. So, like I said, halfway through my trip, right at 500 miles, I'm ready for my 0. And it's not a bad place to do it at. I got some good information on one of the best Mexican food places here in Ozona, called El Chato. The cook has been working there for years and years and years. So it sounds like a wonderful place to go check out, doesn't it? Well, I'm here a little bit early. I certainly beat the crowds. And right out through the window, I can see my bicycle. So that's a bonus. Oh, I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man. Look at this plate. Chile relleno, rice and beans, guacamole. The salsa is wonderful. Oh, God, this tastes good. That tastes good.
How's everything going?
This is wonderful.
Is it good? Great. I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah, this is wonderful.
Here we going. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, the reality of it is, most of you are probably never going to come through Ozona, Texas. But if you do, El Chato, you cannot beat it. I made a run to the dollar store, got me some cookies, got me a few other little snacks, Now it's back to the room. Call Michelle, see how my baby doing. This day turned out so good to start out like crap in the wind. What a great day this has been. Hi, baby. Oh, goodness. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm very good. I just had a recommendation for a place called El Chato's.
Uh-huh.
I went there and had one of the best chili rellenos. Beans, rice, everything was excellent. The tortillas were so good, I had 2 left over, so I stuck those in my pocket and brought those back with me too. I really been enjoying my 0 day, and man, I didn't get out of bed till like friggin' 9:30 this morning. I never do that. I'm always up in the mornings like 5 to 5:30. I've done that my whole life, so it's just built in. I can't help it. This morning was different, man. And I picked the perfect 0 day because the wind is friggin' howling outside. I put on shorts, just a regular pair of shorts, not my cycling shorts. I've lost enough weight in this 500 miles, my shorts won't stay up, so I'm going to have to improvise. While I'm taking a 0 day, probably wouldn't hurt to take a good close look at the old fat bike, check everything out and make sure everything's still in good working order as far as wheels being true and everything else. Being, like I said, being an old retired maintenance man, I know it's better to have a little preventive maintenance than a disaster in some of these places I've been. Hey, that's not too bad for an old fat bike. Let's see what the front looks like. Give it a good spin. I've gone through the whole bike. I've checked even the bolts holding on my little fender flap, all my rack bolts, my kickstand bolt. I tensioned my saddle just a little bit. I've checked my mirror. Everything there is good. My little bar extension. I've checked my fender, all my rack bolts. Pretty much gone over the whole bike. Tell you what, this old fatty has done an excellent job. That's the cool thing about adventures. You get started out, you never know what's going to happen.
You said you had the same wanderlust
Yeah.
I've had all my life.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying the crap out of my 0 day. And this is Charles out of Austin. And he just come in on a ride. He's been through Arkansas. And where all have you been, Charles, on this ride?
Yeah, I went up to the Nations in Oklahoma, and then down in Arkansas, back up through Missouri, and then into northern Kentucky, down into Tennessee, through Kentucky, through to Carolina, up to West Virginia.
Let me show you Charles's rig. He's riding the Harley Slimline. He's got leg skirts on it, everything. He's got it rigged up where he's been doing some pretty good touring.